All right. I figured out yesterday when I was loading up all of my videos that I do, I say all right before every at the beginning of every video. If you go back and look at them, it says all right.
And then the order work, everything.
Everything.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, guys. Let's look at the concept application.
Why does everything have the word concept in it?
Because it's a concept. It's what we're learning. Says Jason, Julia, come move up to Sebastian's seat for right now, please, since you need to. Jason and his father parked their car at the airport for 4 days. The price for parking was posted on the sign shown. Jason's father gave the parking attendant $60 to pay for the parking. How much change should he receive? Remember, these are two-step word problems. So we're going to have to do one step to help us figure out another step. So it says Jason and his father parked the car at the airport for 4 days. The price for parking was posted below. Jason's father gave the parking attendant $60 to pay for the parking. How much change should he receive?
You first have to figure out how much money they.
Can I sharpen my pencil?
How much money they need to give.
All right, so the first question you need to figure out.
60 minus 12?
Nope.
12.
48 times.
We've got to figure out how much money total it is to park for 4 days. If each day or per day, 1 day is $12, we have to figure out how much 4 days are. So we have to say 12 times 4, which is 48. But is that my answer? No. So now I need to figure out what? What's the actual question asking?
How much change will we have left over?
How much change? So we have to do what?
Subtract 60 minus 48.
60 minus 48 to figure out what's left over. Regroup, change my 6 to a 5, change my 0 to a 10. 10 minus 2,
10 minus 8, you mean? You said 10 minus 2.
10 minus 8,
So it's 2.
2, 5 minus 4,
1.
1. So he has $12. He received $12 in return.
No, we could just times 12 times
You couldn't have. It's 12 times 4.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right, number 2. Susie bakes 2 dozen cupcakes, 4 dozen cookies, and 3 dozen brownies for her school party, which shows the total number of items Susie bakes. All right, let's read it again. Susie bakes 2 dozen cupcakes, 4 dozen cookies, and 3 dozen brownies for her school party, which shows the total number of items Susie bakes. Well, how many's in a dozen? 12's in a dozen. Okay, so the cupcakes, she did 2 dozen. The cookies, we'll say cup for cupcakes. Cookies, we will say how many dozens?
2.
How many dozen cookies did she do?
4. Oh, cookies.
4 dozen. And then how many brownies?
3 dozen.
3 dozen. But do we know, is that how many they did?
No.
No. So we have to figure out the total amount of each one of them. So we have to do times 12 for each one of them, because 1 dozen equals 12 items. So 2 times 12 is
24.
24. 4 times 12 is
48.
48. 3 times 12 is
36.
36. Now, how do I figure out the total number of items that Susie baked? Add all of these up. 4 plus 8 is 12. 12 plus 6 is 18. Put down my 8. Regroup my 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. So 108 items total. That word total makes you know add.
I have a question.
Okay?
108,
Yes.
108.
Yes.
I know.
Eggs cost $2 per dozen. Miss Martinez spends $14 on eggs. How many eggs does she buy? Eggs cost $2 per dozen, so it's $2 per 1 dozen, which is how many eggs? 1 dozen or 12 eggs. Miss Martinez spent $14 on eggs. How many eggs does she buy?
And there's a dozen eggs and other things, so.
Well, first we got to figure out how many dozens she bought. So we have to figure out, how do we figure that out?
Times.
Well, we can times or divide. Divide 14 divided by 2 because it's $2 per dozen. She spent $14 total. So 2 times what is 14? 7. So she got 7 dozen. But it says how many eggs does she buy, not how many dozens does she buy. How many eggs does she buy? So if do 7 times 7 times 12.
84.
7 times 2 is 14. Regroup my 1. 7 times 1 is 7 plus 1 is 8. 84 eggs total.
Does she really need 84 eggs?
Maybe she's a baker,
Maybe
okay?
Corona's going on there and she can't go back to the store.
Maybe there's a shortage of eggs. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. Maybe she's gonna make a huge cake. Yeah, with a dozen eggs. Biggest cake in the world. Biggest cake in the world is small. It's gonna be around like eggs cake.
Are you ready? Are you turned around again? Miss Ramone drives her daughter to the soccer practice at Hyde Park 3 times each week. The drive from their home to Hyde Park is 16 miles. What is the distance Miss Raymond drives to and from Hyde Park in 1 week? Let's read it again. Miss Raymond drives her daughter to soccer practice at Hyde Park 3 times each, meaning 1 week. No, we were just there. Each week, multiply, divide. 1 for 1 week. She drives 3 times. The drive from their home to Hyde Park is 16 miles. What is the distance Miss Raymond drives to and from Hyde Park in 1 week? No. If the distance is 16 miles from her home to Hyde Park, that is just going there, but that doesn't count coming back. It says Ms. Raymond drives to and from Hyde Park in 1 week. So really, she's driving 32 miles in 1 day.
Because
Jaden. I'll see you in a little bit.
Can I get that book?
it's
Alright, because that is there and back. But that's only 1 time.
he does it 3 times.
She does it 3 times. So you have to do 32 times 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 96 miles in 1 week.
I think I just take my shoe off.
Camille, scoot your desk over that way a little bit, please. To your right. That way. Keep going. Keep going. You're about in the middle of them two. Okay. You're about right. Alright, number 5. Martin Elementary has 219 more students than Taylor Elementary. Taylor Elementary has 984 students. Harris Elementary has 1,073 students. How many more students are enrolled in Martin Elementary than at Harris Elementary? All right. Martin Elementary has 219 more students than Taylor Elementary. Taylor Elementary has 984 students. Hold on. Let me finish reading again. Harris Elementary has 1,073 students. How many more students are enrolled in Martin than at Harris? All right, so what do I need to do first, Kamani?
You have to add
984 and 219. Because that'll give me what? The total for which school?
the total for Martin Elementary.
It'll give me the total for Martin. We'll put an M for Martin. We know that Taylor has 984, and we know that Harris has 1,073. All right, so 4 plus 9 is
4 plus 9 is 13.
13. Carry my 1. 8 plus 1 is 9, plus another 1 is 10. Regroup my 1. 1 plus 9 is 10. 10 plus 2 is 12. So at Martin, they have 1,203. It says, how many more students are enrolled at Martin than at Harris? Now I have to subtract 1,203 minus what? 1,073. That was step 1 right here. This was 1. These are called multi-step problems. This is step 2. 3 minus 3 is 0. 7 minus 0 is... I can do it. I just got to regroup first. Change my 2 to a 1. Change my 0 to a 10. 10 minus 7 is 3. 0 minus 1 is 1. So there's a difference of 130 students. And then number 6. Oh, excuse me. Larry spent a total of $18 on plants for his yard. The plants are priced at $4 for $6. So 4 plants for $6. Which equation and solution represents P, the number of plants Larry buys? So he spends a total of $18 on plants. It says the plants are priced at 4 for $6. Which equation shows a solution that represents P, the number of plants Larry buys? So P is the number of plants Larry buys. Now, he spends how much money? $18. Okay? How do we figure out how many sets of plants he bought?
You have to add. You have to keep adding.
He spent $18 total.
You know that
4 plants
$6.
for $6, but we need to figure out how many sets of plants he got first.
Yes.
So you have to do 18 divided by 6. No, 6, because that's how much money. See, they both have money, something to do with money. So 6 goes into 18 3 times. So he got 3 sets of 4 plants. Okay, so 18 divided by 6, so we know it's not going to be A or D. All right, and then now what do you have to do?
You have to add money.
Nope. Because he has 3 sets of 4 plants. The question is saying, how many plants did Larry buy? So how do I figure out? If I know he has 3 sets of 4 plants, what do I do to figure out my number?
You do 3 times 4.
You do 3 times 4, which is this one right here. Because this one says 18 divided by 6, that's where we got the 3. The 3 times 4 would give us 12, and that would be our P. All right, you need to do page 26 on your own, please. Page 26 on your own, please. We should have time we should have plenty of time, so when you finish, just sit quietly so we can go over that. So page 26, please. Everybody should be working on these 6 problems on page 26. I should see, what does your paper need to look like?
Math threw up on it.
Math threw up on it. I should see you pulling that information out. I should see you marking up all over your problem.
Write it down or figure it out.
Sure.
The first one's already hard.
Yes, you can.
I
for a few moments and I'll let people around in. Alright.
If a child is employed with any contract, federal contract, but they didn't sign it, do I need to? Because it's US Air Force.
raise your hand if you want a take-home meal from the cafeteria. Raise it up high, please, so I can count it. 5, 6, 7. Okay, everybody raise your hand now. Okay, last chance to raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, thank you.
not done yet. Alright, keep going.